Well, most of us have dieted, and many are confused by all of the different plans and programs. Which one is right and which one really works? The answer could be in your genes, and not the ones that you wear, but the ones in your body. We have Jessica Ford, who is here this morning to explain how Slim Generation works and how it can help you. Thank you for being here this morning.
Thank you for having me.
All right, we've talked to you before. Such a great idea that's happening right here in Tulsa that really helps people out. And Slim Generation, all about the genes. Tell us how that process works. How can you figure out how people gain weight and lose weight based on their genes?
Well, we look at everything from a cellular standpoint. So when somebody comes in, we do 5 different tests. Some of those tests are actually sent off to a lab, and when they come back in a form of a report, and the report actually tells us what a person needs to eat, how they need to exercise, and what nutrients their body is lacking in order for them to lose 2 to 7 pounds of body fat a week.
Wow. And you've actually personally gone on this journey.
Yes, I have.
What did you learn about your own body and things that you could be doing to make sure that you hit your weight loss goals that you've hit?
Well, actually, prior to doing this, I was a full-blown vegetarian, and I thought, it's healthy. Everybody who's a vegetarian is healthy. And I actually found out that my body actually requires 40% protein.
Wow.
And so once I started incorporating protein into my diet, I just saw myself shrinking and getting to where I wanted to be. Yeah.
And that coaching is really important because you mentioned protein. You and I were talking before the segment about how different people have different views on what protein is.
Yes.
A huge misconception, cheese. Not the protein people think that it is.
It's actually a fat. And so a lot of people ask me, like, tell me about the food. What food am I going to be eating? What do I need to change? Are you going to take away my wine? Are you going to take away my chocolate? And so I would just like to address that. We actually aren't going to tell you that you have to cut things out of your diet.
Okay.
What we do is we actually look at your reports, we go through that, and then we help you incorporate those foods that you love or that you have to have into your diet through a ratio standpoint.
That's wonderful. So you can keep the good stuff and add more good stuff that's good for you. We're looking at some before and after pictures.
Yes.
50 pounds down.
Yes.
32 pounds down.
Yes.
So it really is every shape and size can lose a lot of weight. And these are people you've actually helped in Tulsa. Are these all Tulsans?
These are throughout the company.
Throughout the company.
Yes.
Okay. 45 pounds. She looks wonderful. So you really can help anyone.
Absolutely. Yes. Your DNA actually never changes, and so once you have your DNA done, that is you through and through for the rest of your life. That's just the way that the good Lord made you. We actually do coaching with you for a full entire year, and so we help you to incorporate into your life, your DNA, what is best for you based on your specific test results. So we're not putting everybody on the same exact thing. We are looking at your test results. This is you. This is just the way that God designed you and created you, and we help incorporate that into your life for you to be successful.
Does not fit all when it comes to weight loss.
Absolutely
One plan
not.
Does not fit everyone.
No.
So you were taking specific plans. You said you work with people throughout the year. How does that coaching work? How do you connect with people who are on this plan?
Everybody is different, and every person is unique, you know, and it's so interesting just to see each individual, their test results, and then we just help. We take baby steps. I'm not going to have somebody come in my office tomorrow and then I'm going to change their life completely in the next day. We work and incorporate different habits into their routine throughout the course of the year. So we're going from A to Z, and we're working on a couple of things each week to help them to incorporate that into their life without completely radically changing everything all at the same time.
So how do people get started? They just call and make an appointment with you?
Yes. Actually, we have a complimentary consultation. Come in and we'll sit down and just kind of talk about their lifestyle, their goals, and how we can incorporate this into their life. Yeah.
Great.
So they just have to call and schedule a consultation.
Well, we'll tell everyone how they can get a hold of you. Thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you.
Slim Generation. It is 3631 South Elm Place, Suite 800 in Broken Arrow, 918-451-SLIM to get that complimentary consultation. TulsaDNA.com for more information. And